What up, kings, moguls, magnates, and tycoons? Today I'm going to be talking about how you can beat porn addiction. But before I tell y'all how to beat porn addiction, I'm going to talk about why porn addiction and fapping is so bad for you. So, because there's all those people that say like, well, this billionaire over here used to beat his meat 3 times a day. But that guy, he already got it made. But you don't have a mansion yet. You don't have a hypercar yet.
This is the Koenigsegg Agera RS1.
You don't have a private jet yet. You don't have a private yacht yet. You don't have a private island yet. So
I bought this private island.
Until you get those things, don't be out here busting one off. And there's all these doctors on the internet, all these articles that say things like this.
People, even if you're masturbating daily for pleasure or for stress relief or enjoyment, that's okay.
Busting one off does not just make you just fall over and cease existing. It's not going to just destroy your health immediately, but busting one off releases protein, keratin, calcium, magnesium, and zinc. And when you release these chemicals, it gives you that brain cloudiness. Your hair can fall out. You get a little bit of man boobage if you do it a lot. And it makes it harder for you to put on lean muscle. This just overall makes you a weaker man. But there's all these doctors, and you can masturbate every single day, 5 times a day. It's going to be perfectly fine, perfectly good for your health. And this reminds me of those 1920s cigarette commercials.
What cigarette do you smoke, Doctor? Once again, the brand named most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
I'm going to say something that sounds crazy, that sounds conspiracy theoristy, but I believe that the gynocentric social order, or whatever you want to call it, wants you to be beating your meat on the hub every day. Because when you're busting one off, you're draining your life force. You're becoming weaker. And this makes it easier for them to enslave you. This makes it easier for them to oppress you. Because they just want you to just pay some taxes and make them money. And here's the thing. I'm trying to become one of the upper class, and I want the people that are watching this to also become members of the upper class. And now my channel's not for everyone. This is for the ones that know they got some purpose in their life. They know they want to do something with their life. My channel isn't just for some mediocre loser that's fine with being in the middle class. I call y'all the kings, moguls, magnates, and tycoons for a reason, because that's what you are on the way to becoming. And don't let this pseudo doctor stuff about, oh, fapping is good for you, do it every day. Don't let it fool you, because they're just trying to oppress you. They're just trying to make you a slave. They're just trying to get you to pay a whole bunch of taxes, whole bunch of consumerism, and make them rich. I'm trying to make you rich. So how do you quit the fappage? Number 1, make a commitment to yourself. Make a commitment that I'm not going to fap anymore. I'm not going to watch porn anymore. The second thing is you got to start avoiding fap triggers on the internet. Don't just be out here looking at just Instagram scrolling, looking at all these Instagram models, because then it reminds your brain, like back in the day, I used to get that dopamine hit from the hub. And so don't be out here looking at provocative content like that. The third thing you got to do is whenever you get a craving, because here's the thing. What I used to do is whenever I'd get a craving, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to fap, not going to fap, not going to fap, not going to fap. And then something happens, then I'd fap. What I think now is when I get a craving, oh, just a craving. It'll pass, give it a few minutes. And if it's a serious one, I'll get on the floor, do some push-ups or do some pull-ups. And you should be working out every day, but if you get a craving, run on a treadmill, run outside, or hit some burpees, hit some push-ups. Just do something to get your mind off of it, get some of that extra energy out. The fourth thing is Get a friend group of some other red pill guys, some high performers or future high performers that are leveling up, holding you accountable, and forcing you to level up. Now, the fifth thing, this is a little harder, but I promise, if you are on the level up, you are on the way to becoming a high value man, this is going to be easy for you. Getting some feminine women to stimulate your pee-pee. Once you do that, you're not going to even really want to fap because you just got all this pee-pee stimulation, all this penile stimulation coming from women that are high quality women that deserve the privilege of stimulating your pee-pee. Now, one might ask, Big Man Vic, how do I become a high value man? Watch some of these videos.